Okay, so let's continue our previous lecture for the queuing theory. Now, in this particular lecture, as we had discussed before, that now in this section we will focus on the analytical, numerical part of this queuing subject as theory. Now, as the title says, queuing system 1, over here it is written 1mm1 hyphen infinite slash fcfs, single server unlimited QE. For this is nothing but a Kendall's notation as we had discussed before. So if you had not watched my lecture before, please go and watch the lecture before this one. So in that we recall that there was a notation of bracket A B C hyphen D E. So there are A B C D E. So what we have to do, you have to remember that over here A is nothing but the arrival rate. So the arrival rate of this thing was an Poisson ratio. So it is for denoted by M. The departure was also M. The service provider is only one, so it is 1. The income of the customer can be infinite, so it is infinite, and the service provided is first come first serve. Okay, so this is what we had considered. So this is our system, queuing system over here, as it is going to describe in this paragraph. So what are the assumptions? That arrival of customer is following Poisson distribution predominantly, as we discussed. The service time has exponential distribution predominantly. The service discipline is first come first serve, as it is over here. Customers behave normally. Customers come in queue, stay in queue, wait in the same queue until the service is rendered. Okay, so they are not jockeying or reneging or anything like that. We are assuming that they are staying in the one queue, they are not going here and there. So let's assume following notation for the queuing system. Lambda will be mean arrival rate, mu mean service rate per server, and customers are waiting in the system. Pn steady state probability of exactly n customers in the system. Ls will be the average length of the system. Lq will be the average length in the queue. Then let's ln is equal to average length of QE having n customers. Ws expected time customer spend in the system. WQ expected time customer waits in the QE, which is also can be given by lambda by mu, which is also nothing but rho, that is traffic intensity, lambda by mu, which is equals to rho. So before explaining this, let's move to the numerical so you can get the clear point of view. Okay, so these are the equations which are not we are going to discuss. We are directly going to the numerical. So as the part numerical continue, we will understand what theories are. You can still download this PPT and go through the discussions. Now let's go over first numerical. The problem number 1. At barber shop, the customers arrive at the average interval of 6 minutes and the barber takes on an average 5 minutes for serving the person. Calculate. That means at an interval of every 6 minutes, after every 6 minutes, one customer is arriving at the barber shop and the barber is taking 5 minutes for every customer to provide the service, to cut the hair. Now what we have to calculate over here is counter utilization level, second average number of customers in the including at service system, third average number of customers in the QE, Fourth, average waiting time of the customers in the system. Expected average waiting time in the QE. Probability that the barber is idle. Probability of finding the barber is busy. Chance that customer is required to wait more than 30 minutes in the system. Probability of finding more than 3 customers in the system. So let's begin. So for the solution, first of all, let's see what the values are given to us. So there are given that customers are arriving at an interval of 6 minutes. That means lambda is equals to 10 customers per hour, because 60 divided by 6 will give us 10 customers per hour. If every 6 minutes one customer is coming, then in 1 hour 10 customers are coming. Similarly, customers are served in 5 minutes. Customers are served in 5 minutes. That means mu is equals to 12 customers per hour, because 60 divided by 5. So it will give us an 12 customers per hour. Now what we have to find, first of all, utilization factor. So formula for utilization factor is rho equals to mu by lambda by mu. So that means 10 by 12 is will give an answer 5 by 6. The next one is average numbers of customers including service counters. That means whatever the customers are, average numbers of customers including the service counters are there. So that is LS, because it is the length of system, is equals to lambda by mu minus lambda, is equals to 10 divided by 12 minus 10, that is 5 customers. Now average numbers of customers in the line, so LQ, now we are only going to calculate for QE, it is was for system, now it is for QE. So it is lambda square by mu into mu minus lambda. If we calculate that, you will get 4 customers. Now average waiting time of the customer in the system. So what is the average waiting time for the customer in the system? So WS is equals to 1 by mu minus lambda, that is 1 by 12 minus 10, that is 30 minutes. Okay. It is converted into minutes. Now expected average waiting time in QE, WQ equals to rho into 1 divided by mu minus lambda. So that will give us an 25 minutes. Probability that barber is idle. Now think that utilization factor as an 0 to 1 scale. Okay, so if we had an value of 1, that means barber is fully busy. So if the utilization factor we was find out in the first part, that is 0.33. So 1 minus 0.33, that is equals to 0.167. That means out of 1, 0.83 is the ratio probability that it is busy. So how much time it is idle, free? It is 0.167. The probability of finder barber busy is nothing but 1 minus P0. That is, it is free time. So 1 minus free time, that is over here. So it is reciprocal in that way. Now customers, that chances that customer waits more than 30 minutes in the system has an equation, that's P T greater than small t, that is T we are going to take as an 0.5 hour. So equation we put that mu minus lambda is e raised to minus bracket mu minus lambda into t. So let's put down this value and we will find the answer. So probability of having more than 3 customers in the system is P I greater than 3, then the formula becomes rho I plus 1. So if we put down this value, we'll get an answer. Okay, so this is how you can solve the numericals of queuing system. All you have to do is you have to remember that what the formulas are. If you remember the formula, you can easily calculate. Okay, and the formulas for that is already given in the PPT. You can collect it from the link below. Let's for one more time calculate this thing quick and fast. Problem number 2, a coffee maker has one coffee making machine. He operates as the order comes. So over here a coffee making machine is over here, and the operates has been done as when it comes the order, the operation is taken. The order arrival is Poisson distribution having interval time of 0.5 minute. The average time to serve coffee is distributed mean of 0.3 minutes. So arrival is 0.5 minute and service is 0.3 minute. Determine the following: utilization factor of machine, idle time for machine in a day having working hour of 10 hours, number of persons waiting in the system, number of person waiting in the queue, average waiting time in the queue, total time spent in the system, penalty cost of the waiting time is rupees 60 per hour. Now what is the values that are given? That order comes at 0.5 minute from over here, so that means that arrival rate is 1 divided by 0.5 is equals to 2 order per minute, because we want to calculate na? So 0.5 was the arrival time. So for 1 minute how many orders are coming? 2 orders are coming. For the service time 0.3 minutes, mu is equals to 1 by 0.33, that means 3.3 orders are serviced at this rate. So utilization factor, once again put the formula, you will get a value of 0.6. Now since the utilization factor is 0.6, the machine has an idle time 0.4. Like we discussed, if 1 is the full time when it is working, then out of 0.6 it is utilization, then idle time is 0.4. In working in 10 hours, and how many hours he is working for 10 hours, so machine is idle for 4 hours. Okay, it is nothing but the ratio of 0.6 to 0.4. So out of 10 hours he is idle for 4 and he is utilizing for 6 hours. Now numbers of waiting in the system. So once again ls is equals to lambda by mu minus lambda. Put the value, you will get the answer. Now number of person waiting in the QE, once again put the equation, you will find the answer. Average waiting time in the QE, that is WQ rho 1 by mu minus lambda, you will get an answer. Average time spent in the system, all you have to be careful is what is asked. Don't forget that in QE and system there is a very small difference, so all you have to do is remember for QE and system that is different thing. Now idle time is equals to 4 hours, penalty cost is equals to 60. So if one person is sitting free for 4 hours and penalty cost is 60, then the total penalty cost will be 240. Okay, so thank you everyone. Now I complete this chapter over here. I hope you had understand. If you had any question or any query, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.